Hello everybody and welcome back to Genderbender as Dan and Kaz! Yay! I recently remembered that I should not do this to make the black bars appear. Shit. Oh! Shit. My mouse has been acting worse and worse lately. So, yeah. And with that, I finally remembered how to do that. Yay! Click. Shit! I completely forgot! I was supposed to look up what to do now. Well, I know that this way is... that we're able to do that this way, so let's do it this way, just because I know for a fact that it is possible to do it this way. And as I've said before, Kaz takes up 2 separate endings with Dan, so... with that, Lily and Fred, that makes 4 out of the 5 endings. I'm not really sure what the 5th one is. What was that? Someone just closed my door all the way for some reason. Oh, throws. Okay, I was gonna say, what do you mean by throws? I thought they meant throw pillows or something. Focus! All the way into super focus mode. I have no idea what I'm saying. Or do I? What was I saying again? Before the... whatever it was that I was just doing. I can't remember. Puzzle style party game. Well, one thing that you can do after rehearsals is a cooldown. Because that will definitely help prevent soreness. Oh, here's a good question, guys. Should we go with Kaz ending number 1, which is the "Yay, I forgive you, Kaz" ending, or do we go with "Screw you, Kaz" ending first? Because I'm going to show both endings anyway, just for the hell of it. Because frankly, once again, there's no point in playing it through it exactly 100% again, just for 5 minutes of an ending difference. If that. So, you know. That, and I'll see if I can figure out what the 5th ending is. Hope I muted it for that. What's going on? I was busy looking at this up here, and I was like, oh yeah, that kind of looks like a sword, but it really doesn't at all. I have no idea where I got sword out of that. No, she absolutely did not. Because Jane is a sneaky person. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. I wouldn't be surprised if all of a sudden she came in with an earpiece and sunglasses on. Or in a black tie. In all honesty. For those who don't get the joke, it's basically like... basically the United States version of the secret police, which is like the secret service for the president, basically. So it's basically the president's personal guard. Who, as you know, for most people anyway, they do not screw around in the slightest. At all. Oh god, he's gonna ramble. He rambles worse than I do. Run away! Run away! By the way, how did they know what Dan's sizes were for the clothing? Punch, punch, punch. Probably pretty well, Dan. Probably pretty well. And they put a DDR machine inside of her actual private room for some reason. I love how everybody has some bizarre symbols except Dan, who has like music and everything. And then Breeze is just a saw and a hammer with a plank of wood. Everyone has these cool symbols, and Bree just has a bunch of carpenter's tools. Yes, but that's Dina we're talking about. I'm still just gonna call it Limitless. It's easier. I mean, it's not Limitless. It's not Lumitless. It's not Lomitzis. It's not Limitzits. Or is it? Oh yeah, that is how you spell limit. Never mind. Never mind, limit is spelled with an I. Dirt to her. 2 I's, I mean, but you get my point. That is an excellent question, because she is on a flip phone. I just want to point that out. She is on a flip phone without a keyboard. No? Maybe? Don't ask. Hit Control F, which is the find command. Apparently, Control F now has the find and replace function built into it now. I mean, if you use Microsoft Word or something, then yeah. Or whatever the Macintosh equivalent is. And Linux, I don't think has one because it's a free service. Well, it's a free OS for programmers. Which is why Steam is using it, because then they don't have to pay Microsoft. And frankly, neither do the devs. Because let's face it, why would Microsoft want to compete with itself? That's why it doesn't bring Xbox exclusives onto the PC. A, because they probably don't know what they're doing. And B, because frankly, they don't want people to spend money on the PC edition versus going out and buying an Xbox and then buying the Xbox exclusives. Which is also why things like Games for Windows Live, which is Windows' version of Steam or whatever, failed miserably, and will continue to fail miserably in their new iteration in Windows 8 and potentially Windows 10 as well. Wow, it's only been 9 minutes. I thought it was at least 12. Ugh. Where are you gonna put it in that tiny room, Dan? That bed takes up half the room. And the TV takes up another half. God, I just realized if Fred ever stops working out, he's immediately going to turn into a fat dude. Hey! I thought I turned that off. Oh, sweet. For those who don't know, ha ha ha, I just saw gameplay of a really fun looking game, so, yeah. If you followed me on Twitter, you would know what that is. And if you don't, then you can always just follow the link and look. You don't even have to follow. It would be nice, but you don't have to. You just gotta look at what my latest tweets are. Speaking of which, I'm gonna go thank them now. Thank you, devs, for being so nice. That's why I like doing indie games, because they're nice people. I might even put that on Wednesdays and Thursdays this week. Well, I think I'll play the demo just to show it off and then see how many views I get. We'll see. Yep, because that's the thing. Noise pollution is basically just like, what did I just do? Oh, okay, that's what that is, okay. I just saw something flash across my other screen there. Yeah, I know what that is. I didn't screw anything up with it, did I? I can't tell. Oh, so they bumped the concert up to the afternoon, that's right. Come on, show me. Show me, you damn thing. Oh, for people who don't remember, or rather, just didn't pay attention, what I was talking about with the whole Fred thing, people who have that level of muscle actually take in a lot more calories than a normal person like I would, who sits around a lot of the day. So, basically what would happen is, his body would still consume that amount of calories just because that's what it's used to, but it wouldn't use it, it'd just store it all as fat. So yeah, that's basically what I meant by how he'd get fat if he ever stopped working out, basically. It's because his body just wouldn't adapt when it comes to his diet to having a lot less calories that he needs. Dun dun dun! So it's done. More like he'd blow everyone off the stage. In a good way, of course, I'm just saying. Duh. Yeah, you say that now, Dan. You say that now. Duh. They hardly ever show off the bottom half of the dress, if you can call it that. Outfit. Let's go with outfit. On the bottom half of the outfit. Let's go with that. Oh, wait, I guess they do show it off. I guess I just never looked down there. And then Kaz just walks in. He's just like, hi. Can I ask you a question? Whoa. What's going on here? And he's already completely mesmerized. She's like, ooh, pretty. So it's like a bird or something. It's just like, ooh, shiny. Or no, that's like a bug actually. It's just like, ooh, shiny. Zap. Complete obliteration. Because it's a bug zapper. That sounded really wrong when I started to say that. I'm gonna stop now. Oh, for those who don't know, this is what Dan's symbol on her phone looks like. You know, like how... Oh, there it went. Basically that music logo, but it had kind of a blue note instead of a black note. He's just like, hey, stay behind that line. Okay, we're good. Oh, if you guys have... I don't know if you guys have ever experienced this, but when I was at elementary school, we had a line. Like a physical painted line on the sidewalk. Or, yeah, sidewalk, that you could not cross when the buses were there. For whatever the reason. It made very little sense, but I guess it made sense to them. It was like a foot or two long, and you couldn't get within that way of the bus, unless you were going straight for the door, and the door was already open. Now, for elementary school kids, I can understand that, but they had that in middle school, too. Don't know. Don't know. That and some middle schools have grade 6 in it for some reason. Once again, don't know. I'm sure it makes sense to some people. Doesn't make sense to me. I was actually in a transition class when we built the new middle school, because I was in both middle schools. Our first middle school was like 3 stories tall, and we barely used the 3rd floor. It was just science labs. That we only went up there to dissect a frog and a worm. That's it, I think. I'm sure the 8th graders were up there more often. Like I said, I was only there for one of the 2 years. God, the new building was so much better, though. The one thing I miss is that the old one had a basement. That you had to go down there for shop class. That was kind of fun. It was right next to the lunchroom. And frankly, I had that class right after lunch. So whoopee. Fred still has the vampire beard, I see. Because I just looked at it, I'm like, wow, this looks like a vampire fangs. Oh my god, he's a vampire. Don't know how I came to the conclusion that his beard is a vampire. Yes, the internet exists. How does his phone have the capability to stream it? How low quality would that be? Oh, please, in that outfit, it's bound to happen. Uh-huh. That it does. That it does. Dun 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 dun. I really want to know how he got his scar on his face. I think that one's Travis, I'm not sure. No, I think that one's Tyler. I'm not... God damn it! There's no way to tell them apart! In terms of their names, I mean. I'm gonna watch their expressions and see if I can find out which one changes expression at some point. Oh, Kaz just changed expression. Oh, damn. Well, let's do it. Because that's what we're going for anyway, so might as well. Not always. Not having publicity is a bad thing, of course, but if you have nothing but bad publicity, that's not going to end well. It's like Charlie Sheen with his tiger blood bullshit nonsense, you know. I mean, he had a lot of notoriety just being on 2.5 Men, period, which was in the news. But when you got the tiger blood thing going on, I can't remember if that was before or after he got fired, for starters. But yeah, he didn't get his job back, did he? Nope. So how is that good publicity? I don't know. But it sure as hell didn't help him. Somerset? Why not just call it Somerset and be done with it? Screw it, that's how I'm going to pronounce it, Somerset. This is how I'm going to pronounce it now. Double E. Oh God. God. Why do I have a bad feeling? The way that she's leading up to something. Like, that is one of the hard-hitting questions, but... Wow, Dan, you really are cut out to be an idol. Holy shit. Why do I have an echo now? Do I have an echo now? How about now? Oh, I see. I put my hand next to my face. That makes more sense. Ooh. Well, to be fair, it is paparazzi. They are harassment. That's literally what they are, is harassment. Why the police don't crack down on them more is beyond me. I mean, yes, there is the freedom of the press, but once again, the Bill of Rights does not cover you breaking the rights of someone else. You know, so, yes, you do have freedom to express yourself through the press, but if you are taking away or taking advantage of someone else's rights or something, then you start getting in trouble regardless. You know, because, for example, you have the right to defend yourself, but if you're the one that is defending yourself from someone else who's defending themselves, then it gets weird. For example, you know, and in your attempts to defend yourself, you go on the offensive, then that gets even murkier. You know, it's like that weird law in Texas. Like, if you're afraid for your life, you can, like, shoot someone or something dumb like that. I don't know. I'll have to organize my thoughts a little better here. Still organizing. I almost got it. I just have to... Freedom of speech, okay. So, for example, you have the right to free speech. But if you start, for example, saying that Nazis are the best whatever in the world, blah 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 blah. You know, that could cause a public disturbance, which is against the law regardless of your freedom of speech. You know, so if you start disturbing the peace or something, you're imposing on the rights of others, which is their right to be at peace or something stupid like that. I don't know. Not to mention the fact that Nazis did try to rule the world at some point through force, so the implications of that are much higher regardless of your freedom of speech. You know, your freedom of speech has limits. You know, same with the paparazzi. Your freedom of press has limits. You know, so if you're harassing somebody else, that takes precedence over your freedom of press. Doesn't matter if they're a celebrity or not. If you're harassing them, you are harassing them. That takes precedence over your freedom of speech. Or freedom of press, or whatever that's called. It might be the same thing. Kaz can cook? Since when can Kaz cook? Again, where did they fit it in this tiny room? How can they fit the DDR pad in this tiny room? That's a better question. Good lord, that bed is huge. That is a damn big bed. They do not spare a single expense on that. Oh, I was gonna say, is Fred waking you up or something? Damn. Do the thank you smooch. Do it. For those who don't know, that's basically the peck on the cheek thing. Oh. If you're a girl and you like a dude, the thank you smooch, basically the peck on the cheek thing, is a good way to show that sort of thing. You know, because it puts the idea in their head. You know. Of course, if they already have a significant other, then that might not be the best of decisions. Just saying. In public. I can't believe Lily kept Dan going for that long. It's actually getting kind of warm in here. Oh yeah, for those who don't know, I have basically some sort of bizarre space heater thingy going on. Ugh. Ali tackle. Anime tackle. Oh, by the way, I now have peanuts. Apparently my mother hates peanuts for some reason. Maybe she just hates the brand. Yeah, peanuts. First ingredient, peanuts. Well, I would hope so. Cottonseed oil. What the hell is cottonseed oil? Modified potato starch. What the hell does that mean? Allergen information. Contains peanuts. I wonder. May contains small amounts of cashews, almonds, Brazil nuts, hazelnuts, pecans, pistachios, macadamia nuts, walnuts, coconut. You can be allergic to coconut? Milk, soy, and wheat. I think wheat is actually something that's in the wheat that you're allergic to, not the wheat itself. What the hell, Kaz? Good lord. Put your clothes back on. Yeah, I'll bet. I was gonna say, yeah. Sure, we believe you. Sure we do. For those who don't know, that meant sarcasm. He has a fake accent? Oh my god, you got pancakes! The only thing... Waffles are better! Hashtag waffles. Don't really, though. I'm not looking up those hashtags. I just say it for the sake of saying it. Yay! Oh my god, they have gaming magazines still. Those still exist? I mean, I understand about digital magazines, but magazines are nothing but non-stop propaganda. There's never anything good inside one of them. Except like those really old ones inside, like doctors' waiting rooms and stuff. Because then you find all those weird ones like National Geographic and such that are completely outdated. But you can still look at the pretty pictures. That's about the only thing they're good for. Okay, I'm done rambling for today. No, I'm done rambling. Nope. It is time to end the episode and I'm done rambling. Hopefully tomorrow I'll have less rambling to talk about and more actual, content and stuff. So, with that, I would like to thank you all for watching and hopefully listening, in all honesty. So, yeah. Like I said before, my Twitter is of course in the description towards the bottom. I recently got permission to play a new game. So, go to Twitter and find out what that is. I will release the demo maybe Wednesday or Thursday, maybe even Tuesday. I haven't really decided yet, because I need to modify my schedule to plan for it. Cat, did you step on my stereo again? He's not in the room. I just noticed this thing on my stereo that shouldn't be there that looks like wet dirt. It's dried now, but it looks like mud to me. Oh, that cat. Nonetheless, like I said... Oh, and also, if I have any other new games that I am exploring potentially from said developer, and other things as well, I will of course ask them on Twitter, because frankly, that's the only place I really can ask them and expect a response. I mean, I literally asked them right before I started the episode, and then they got back to me, so, yeah. They tend to get back to me pretty fast. And what else? Oh, yes. This is, of course, in a playlist. I should probably start putting the playlists in the description if I haven't already. Nonetheless, if you can't find them there, you can just click my little icon, my little avatar dude next to the subscribe button, or just my name. And you can go straight to all of my playlists. I have a lot of them for some reason. But at least my channel is organized. Yes, it is. Monday and Tuesday, Sunrider. And on that, if you haven't already. Pretty good show. In comparison to this one, honestly. Because I'm not watching the same content over and over again, for starters. And secondly, it's like a harem anime. For those who don't know, harem animes have a lot of girls. And not a lot of dudes. So yeah, have fun with that. Then, of course, on Wednesdays and Thursdays is Shantae and Risky's Revenge. A genie girl who likes to dance and platform and hit people with her hair for some reason. So, yeah. That game's probably going to end soon, because there's actually some sort of special picture of Shantae in a bikini if we complete it in under 2 hours, which isn't happening, but I may show the picture anyway just to be nice. So, with that, good day and good clicking, everybody.